Not too long ago was Valentine's Day, and I forgot, so I wrote you guys a poem. Roses are red, violets are blue. Go subscribe to Black creators. Ah, you guys caught me plagiarizing. YouTube actually wrote that. Why? We're gonna find out right now. Hey guys, I'm Ryan, and if you like hearing the news but you don't want to be so serious about it, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell. You know it's Black History Month, where we take the time to remember the heroes in African American culture that stood up against injustice to progress a nation. And of course, we give them February, which is 28 or 29 days, so not really a whole month. That's okay, right? And YouTube, the progressive and inclusive business that it is, wanted to chime in on some of the Valentine fun, so it made a meme of one of the most common poems. And let me tell you, if that poem ended in subscribe to white creators, I can only imagine the backlash. But before we go any further, I'm a bit curious. Do you think YouTube overstepped its bounds with this comment, or are people overreacting to what was obviously a joke on YouTube's part? Leave a comment down below. Now, most of the reactions had people saying things like this. I mean, I support Black people and their rights as a human, and I don't mean for my statement to be racist, but isn't this a bit much? To which YouTube responded, no. Now, I'm not gonna go as far as to say this tweet was racist, but I am gonna agree with what Paul Joseph Watson said. Or subscribe to who you like regardless of skin color and being racist. That actually reminds me of a quote. I think it went something like this. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Oh yeah, that was Martin Luther King Jr. Though now because of that tweet, that quote has been updated to say this. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Especially February, that's our month, bitch. In a way, it's kind of sad that we have to have a Black History 28 days just so we can remember all the struggles that not only African Americans, but people of all colors and creeds had to suffer through in order to make a more perfect whatever country this is. YouTube has been built on the idea of community, and by tweeting things like this, I don't think it supports community. In fact, I think it supports the latter. We'll never be able to accept people for who they are, where they come from, who they worship, or who they like to make whoopee with. That's sex, by the way. Or maybe we can. Civil rights discussion shouldn't just happen every February, the weakest month of the year. Rather, it should be talked about all year long. We live in fear of discussing things because it is difficult, when in fact that is the only way to achieve the world that we think we can be. So I leave this question to you. How can we as people become better and more fair? Are you crying? Because I'm holding back an ocean. It's actually physically painful. Remember, I'm Ryan, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.